Starlight Soliloquy. Thanks for the earnest assurances. They'll suffice, I suppose. That's startin' to sound like prose-y pose, for shows, homos. Bozo the clown knows, 'cause he's got a well-read head, full of deadpan factoids and adenoidal arachnoids like Shelob arresting heartthrobs. He sobs, squeezing ojos into pillows agua-stained with tender locos. The bellicose genocider, like a spider, stalks the wider world of hiders like an apex preda-tiger, knocks his prey around a bit, for sinking teeth in knee. A propagandiotic psychopath, less traveled's getting crowded now as tepid cows get monitored for their heifers rouge and randy, daft but dandy prophecies from yonder days of yore. What a bore of a chore, like gathering in Yankee Stadium. Galore. 144K fools gold butt nuggets all singing the lore, reverently, with raucous spurts. Take me out to the ball game. In between bites of weenies and big pretzels, and sacks of nuts, every year or two for not your junior high cowboy sculptor. Chuck, don't tase me, bro. Russell's wishful, blissful, Bible study extravaganzas. No, we not eyes to skies. We theologize in books on thighs, gettin' wise, and what better venue, eh, guys? Third base, brotherhood, and home plate penance born of willing penitence for just a filthy farthing tuppence, or 12, squared and multiplied by a grand old thou, and they don't rhyme with doctrine or latrine, of which many thousand likely saw all sorts of sliders and curved balls, cutters, splitters, and sinkers. So down they delved, those 1,012'd and 12'd again, into doctrinal vinyl classics like The Great Apostasy and Bad Interpretations. October's invisible encore in the year of the risen Lord then restored, 1874, he surely said he did, that then began the 1,000 años written of old, till fated followers could fathom quite such faith no more, and resorted to the ill-interpretation go-to standby jail exeter card that Russell himself had taught. King James was surely wroth, and rolling in his grave. Such a knave, he thought, for using my text to calculate a date, then equivocate when fate was late by casting stones of great aspersion on my deathbed. Doug descended. My tongue's been blabby here in Westminster's Abbey. Russell's mind is flabby and his flock is crabby at his scabby pickings from the scripts we issued like a crew of Shakespeared churchmen schooled in Greek and Hebrewed bullion. Now, what ails me? Please, it's would-be conmen dressed as orators writ like pious false praetorians, defenders of the faithless infidelis, self-aggrandized and anti-angelic, mind-spun, whipper-jawed and analgesic, fomenting bromides like high cannon sleaze. Yeah, he's such a tempting tattered tease, an otherwise Elias of unbelief, crooked whack job with bad teeth. He probably betted roseball, grief. Good, not, beef, hot, roast, sandwiches, get 'em while they're hot. Take 'em back to your seat and watch the catcher pitch the slop. Plop, just like that forgotten donut and the poof of whiff onslaught. On slaughter. On Slayer and on Vixen. What to your wondering eyes could be a fixin'? Nixon, he's in charge of inflation, for tossing the gold standard out of creation. Do your oblation. 50 Hail Henrys and a scrub with buffalo trace and a splash of traveler's ration, not a nip or a tuck, just total your tease. Like Alma Sebastian, I just conjured him or her up from out of the black bag of Prohibition-era contraptions. Contradistinctions. We live, we die, like fickle cats in boxes, clever foxes. The fix is in, and we persist in vox populi concoctions, ratatouille medulla oblongata gong confections. Yum, they hit the spot of least reception, like this wriggly rhyme of place and time and all the king's men fatted. The end, dearly departed.